Alright guys, my name is Aaliyah Brixton and I want to welcome you back to my channel here on the Tube. And you guys, you know what, let me just tell y'all, alright, because we're going to get right into this video. Because from the title of this video, y'all already know what we're about to talk about. Baddies versus BGC. So at this point, Baddies West has been on for about a month now. And we're about like a quarter of the way through the season, I would say. And I think it's time to come on here and just express my thoughts on why Baddies West, or the whole Baddies franchise, falls short of the original show Bad Girls Club. Okay, now for those of you who are unaware, Baddies is inspired by the Oxygen hit reality TV show Bad Girls Club, which used to air on Oxygen Network from December 2006 to May of 2017. It was produced by Jonathan Murray, the Murray Productions. Or is it Jonathan Murray? I think it's Jonathan Murray, and the company was like the Murray Productions. Now, the show overall focused on 7 girls who lived in one house and were deemed charismatic, tough girls. Throughout the season, as girls would leave the show due to production removing them or them just wanting to leave on their own recognizance, a new girl would come in, known as a replacement girl. Typically, the original girls in the house would gang up and try to kick the replacement out of the house since she was not an original cast member. Baddies was brought to life by season 4 cast member Natalie Nunn from BGC, who claimed to have, quote unquote, run LA. I run LA. I run LA. I run LA. That's all she used to scream like during her season. Baddies, unlike BGC, is ran on an online streaming service called Zeus Network and has been on the platform since May of 2021 till date. So it's only been on for about 2 years. Now, this show, while it tries to mimic the original Bad Girls Club, takes a more modern twist on bad girls by traveling from state to state on a tour bus with the girls in the hopes of, quote unquote, getting to the bag. Now, I know, because I be wondering the same thing. Well, what bag is y'all getting to? I give it to them, though. Baddies West, they doing hostings and stuff, so I guess they getting to some bag. But the first 2 seasons of Baddies, they was not getting a no bag. I don't think so. Now, to me, when I think of the show Baddies and I think of Bad Girls Club, I think that there's like 4 key areas to me where I feel like Baddies just overall falls short of its mother show Bad Girls Club. So Baddies, they're traveling from state to state in hopes of, as I said, quote unquote, getting to the bag. Whereas BGC, they stayed in one house and did their own everyday activities. Now, my reasoning for not really feeling like them going from state to state is that effective in the show is because they drag out episodes. Like, one day on Baddies is literally 2 to 2.5 episodes. I don't think that that's necessary. BGC, one episode would be like 4 or 5 days. Like, and I think that that's just more effective for the audience because it's not so draggy. I think that if the show was able to incorporate probably like 2 to 3 days in one episode, it would be more entertaining for us as viewers to really like catch on and catch a hook of what's going on. Also, it's just a lot happening when the girls are going from state to state. Like, it's girls that are missing from the show because they have their own thing to do while they're traveling, and it just like doesn't really fully capture the authenticity, I guess, that I'm like looking for when I'm watching the show. Now the second thing is that BGC was more controlled by production, whereas Baddies is not as production controlled. Now, the reason why I kind of like that for Bad Girls Club was because it just created more of a stable environment. Like, let's be real, y'all. I cannot tell y'all when it comes to Baddies if Krishan is the producer, if Natalie's the producer, if Tommy's the producer. Like, at this point, Zeus needs to like run all these girls they check for being a producer, because it be coming as if though they're running the show, they're calling the shots. Like, there's really no set boss when it comes to Baddies, and like production is just all over the place, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Baddies, but you know, this like, it's like, why can I see production actively? Like, I feel like it's almost like chopped and screwed, and it's like production fake be getting mad cameos on Baddies. Like, let's be for real. Like, production and security be getting mad cameos on Baddies. And when it came to Bad Girls Club, like, that was never a thing. Also, what I would say though that I do like about Baddies is, in a weird way, that it's not so production control in terms of, like, you guys know BGC had a lot of issues where, like, production would kind of set things into play for bad things to happen to certain girls, just to kind of, like, stir up drama on the show. And I think that that's very annoying. Like, you guys know the biggest thing that happened on BGC was the whole Stassi and her contacts. Like, as production, why would you let this girl pour bleach in someone's contacts? Like, you're bugging. The other thing was when Jayla and the twins had went out and they came back and all of their shit was destroyed. Like, why would you guys sit there and watch people destroy stuff? Like, you set it up for it to happen, watched it happen, and at no point decided, like, yo, let's stop this as production. So production controlling stuff sometimes can go down a bad route, but I think just for, like, structure of the show, it does make a better show overall. Now, Baddies continuously brings back older cast members, where it's BGC, every season were new girls. And I think that what I liked about Bad Girls Club was that every season you got a chance to meet a new set of girls. I don't like the fact that Natalie be out here lying to y'all, making y'all come to these auditions, talking about, yeah, baddies, pull up, and barely anybody from the auditions got picked. Like, I think the only girls from the auditions that made it through was Reza, Stunner Girl, and Biggie. That was it. Like, everyone else was either former cast members or people that she knew herself already that she wanted to put on the show. And I think that that's extremely unfair when it comes to the Baddies brand. Like, if your whole thing is to bring new baddies out, why are we getting old BGC cast members out of retirement that's probably pushing 40 now to come play with little girls that's 2021? Like, my last thing is that the producers are too involved in Baddies as cast members, but not enough as producers. And I kind of touched on this in point number 2 when I said that, like, you know, Bad Girls Club was, like, more production controlled, but Natalie being a cast member is, like, I don't really feel like there's anything wrong with Natalie being a cast member. And I think that for me, where it would all tie together and make more sense is if she played her role as a cast member similar to how she played her role as a cast member on Bad Boys, where she would just pop in and out when necessary and when needed, you know, for, like, little hostings and stuff like that. I think that if Natalie worked in that dynamic, in that aspect, that I would be a little bit more like, all right, girl, yeah. The fact that she can't even, like, properly get the girls to relax or get the girls to do certain things when she needs them to do it is also annoying. Like, the fact that she be having, quote unquote, like, oh yeah, you're gonna run the house for me. Like, how she kind of has, like, Biggie thinking, like, she's gonna help her run the house and, like, all of this stuff. It's like, girl, as a producer, like, if you don't feel like telling the girls to get ready, that's fine, but I know you got all their numbers. Bitch, make a group chat and just text them in there, like, yo, make sure y'all are ready. If y'all not ready, we leaving y'all. Like, even when Tommy stepped in as a producer, she tried to, like, diffuse the situation between Razor and Gotti with the body. Like, bro, that's what a real producer is gonna do. They're gonna try to diffuse the situation. Natalie don't know nothing about diffusing. All she wants to do is create drama and have these girls on the show talking about que lo que, like, yeah, make some noise. The fans want to see you fight. The fans want to see you fight. Like, girl, it's 2023. It is not 2009 when you was on the Bad Girls Club. People do not want to be seeing people fight. People be cancel culture is real, Natalie. Like, stop setting these girls up for failure, for real. Like, y'all, that's my whole point when it comes to, like, the whole why I feel like Bad Girls Club was overall better than Baddies. I think that Baddies does have some room for improvement though, and I think that if they implement certain things that they can get better. But as of right now, they're very, like, mid to me, and they're probably gonna stay mid until they, like, fix all their stuff. But comment down below. You guys let me know what are some things that you liked from BGC that you wish that, like, you would see on Baddies and vice versa. But I will catch you guys in another video, and thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah!